Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Without you guys, things just wouldn't be worth doing. So I'd like to say a massive thank you to all of you. I really do appreciate it very much. Thank you. As you can see on the table on the bench is the 1/16 Panther again, so I thought we might get a bit more done. Yeah, there is a couple of bits that we need to add and get put into place. So I think the first bit we'll do will be to get this lovely piece into position along with these two bits. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrape a little bit of the paint away so we can get a decent plastic on plastic connection. Here comes the rain again. As said by the Eurythmics. Yes, that was my sort of era of music, the 80s I suppose. Me growing up. Use not filing it down or rubbing it down or anything, just taking the paint off of there just to give it a better connection. It's not a bit large connection point really, so to speak. Oops. Oh. Might be easier to glue these in place after actually, but we'll try it. What a superb fit. Absolutely excellent. And what I'll do is I'll put some glue just down on the inner edge of there. And we'll do the same along there. Superb. And then this piece has to fit in there, which it does superbly well. Excellent. How good is that? No glue required. Right, now I need to spray the back plate, or can I do that in place? Let's have a look. I think I might be able to do that in place, you know. Oh dear. No, can't do it that way. That has to go through there. Shock absorber. Doesn't seem seems like it's all the way down as far as it'll go, which must mean that the sides are a little bit out, and that's not going to fit. That's not right. This is the first issue, and it's a major one. That doesn't want to go at all, so I think to get the depth that I need, to be able to fit that. I'm going to have to sand these off or down a bit. But also, as this is the engine compartment, and there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23 ejector pin marks. I'm going to have to rub it all down. To get rid of them. We don't really want them on show, do we? So I will do this, guys, clean this up. Then I will bring you back for fitting. See you in a moment. Right guys, what I've done is I have sprayed over the rear of the firewall, and I'm now going to, and I've also taken off the locator pins on the bottom. There's 4 on the bottom there. I've taken those off, so hopefully it will sit lower down, which will also enable this to fit properly, assuming that is that I have actually got it in the right place. Which I have, because it's the only place it can go. I think that just needs, I think it's just sat a bit too far forward, so my fault entirely. I think when I've glued it, it's fallen forward, and it's stuck fast. But hey ho, adapt and overcome. These things aren't without trials and tribulations. Just come forward a touch. There we go. That's so much better. just needs to go down a touch more because then that will fit in properly. That could also be there. The problem is the hole's not quite square. To me that looks like that is for the ash. That's better. So much better. Get that glued down. We do one side at a time. The side walls are just a little bit downward pointing, shall we say. So just need to be lifted up slightly. It's not gonna like it too much, but let's say it's not liking it at all. If you can see, I don't know if you can see the gap. There is a bit of a gap here where my thumb is, where the side piece there isn't quite straight. It does bow downwards a little. I wonder. Right guys, put 2 clamps on it. Hopefully that might aid it to enable it to stay. So I'm going to put that, now that it's clamped up, I'm going to put that to one side. This is why I like to do the proper full video, so that you can see the trials, the tribulations and everything. Anything that happens, you can see. And if I make a mistake, you see it, and then you actually see how I rectify the problem should it happen. So there are some bits to get ready. So I think we'll find those out. And get painted up. And get some pieces put together. And we go from there, I think. Like that one I don't need anymore because of the picture colours. So that can go back there. So I'll find the bits that I need and then I'll be back. Right then guys, you've got the next few bits glued together ready. They're going to need some rubbing down, the seam lines and everything, but they're ready to go for the next part. And there's some little bits just down here to your left at the bottom corner of the screen which are ready for painting as well. These will all be the red oxide colour, but obviously I can't spray these yet because they need a coat of primer first, and the rubbing down. These need a coat of primer as well, but I can't do that. I'm not going to do that until that's dry. So I'm going to leave it there. Don't want to make these videos too long because you'll start getting bored if you're not already. But the videos will be quite short anyway because it's all getting things primed up, getting cut off the sprues, cleaned up, primed up, then painted, then installed, piece by bit by bit. So yeah, we've got parts. We've done part 11. That's all done now with the firewall installed. So we got 12 and 13, 14, 15 and 16 just here ready for the next part. So as soon as they're dried properly, I'll get back in the shed, get them primed and painted. You can see that I'll do that so that you can see that, and then we'll get them installed and you can see that. So that will be the next video. So hope you've enjoyed this one, watching me struggle with that firewall and overcome it, and I shall see you in the next one guys. Bye for now.